Good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Do you hear the nighttime out here? I'm out here in my yard. Um, in my garden, kind of. I'm finishing up watering and about to go turn off the hose, my sprinkler where I had going on. And I was just sitting out here waiting and waiting for my goats to eat because they have to they have to share. They need help sharing, so I have to be here to watch them share. Yeah, he's sitting here like come eat. Are you gonna let him have your food? You're done? So I think they're done. She's done, so I can go. But yeah, I was just here and I was like, I wanna come say hi, see how you guys have been doing, see what is new, and see who we could catch live. Oh, he ran away because I have the hose. I have a few more plants to water by hand. It's fine. It was pretty warm in the day. Oops. One spigot off. And now we're gonna go turn off the other spigot. Can you hear all of that? Oh. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if we're spiraling now. Because I'm way out from my yard. Further away. But where I was earlier, it shouldn't have been doing that. And now I'm gonna go put my feeding cart away. Oh yeah. So maybe we're not gonna catch anybody today. But maybe I'm like, do I do the replay? Do I leave this for replay? I haven't really said much. I do have stuff to say though, but it's kind of, you know, I haven't gone live in a while, for one. For two, I'm like, I just come on here and it's not even a rant. It's not rants, it's just truth. That's all I have for you all, is some truths. So, you probably already, if they were to watch the replay, they probably already gave up in the first beginning because I didn't do nothing extra out of the ordinary, extraordinary, except for say hey and describe what I've been up to because it's nice and dark. And anyways, hello. The origins of all holidays. Before one go, so you know what you. In my family, if you were to say, oh, my tradition, I grew up with this and that first of having no traditions because of how I grew up. Because I grew up with no holidays, and so these holidays, and it wasn't like it was me just making up my own traditions, literally. Like I would see kind of like, oh, what is it that they show on the TV or the magazines? Like, what is it that supposedly they say it needs to be? But that's just what they want you to believe. Like, really, where did the traditions originate from? What is the origins of that holiday? And I'm not going to go off being like it's a pagan holiday, but it's pagan holidays. So, and I can give you the exact knowledge you need to know of, like, oh, they call it this such and such day and they make you think that you're celebrating this, but really it originates from here and there. I mean, I can definitely you, the individual, to go and do the research for yourself and not just listen to me or listen to any other video. You need to like find out the yeah, like, I mean, I know once you start reading something, you're still getting knowledge from somewhere else. But your first knowledge of like questioning is coming from me to the question in you. And now you go and look it up. And then yeah, you'll know. Or I can just feed it to you like a lot of the other knowledge is fed. You just hear it. But like that's the point, is you have to look it up. You can't just take it from one source, you know, from one person's point of view. And okay, so you figure out what the origins are and then test the fruit. See if it's biblical, if it's something God wants us to be celebrating. See if Yod He Vav He wants us to celebrate it. And that's the main thing. So there's this day they call Mother's Day, and when you really look up the origins of it, it's Greek goddesses being celebrated. Yes, Greek goddesses being celebrated, and um, the way that came about it, like where I live in the United States of America, the Lady Jarvis. Yeah, look it up, Jarvis, and then the female, and then there's another person in the history of that, where, and like the history like sounds all like, you know, the origins, it sounds all flowery, like beautiful, like, oh, that is such a good reason to create this holiday. But then you look up because it's like she collaborated with this like store guy, this, you know, Mark, had a storefront, you know, a store, and it's like an advertisement, you know, he was able to advertise to get the word out. And then who's this guy that she collaborated with, right? Well, Wanamaker, I think that was his name. Yeah, when you look him up, you'll see where he leads to, which ends up at Freemasons. So maybe I shouldn't even said that word. I don't even know what words are you allowed to say here, but please go look at the origins of the holidays. I'm gonna go now, and I will leave this up, even though it took me a while to get into the message, but that's because I was just wanting to hang out and like see whoever came on and all that, because that's the way you're supposed to, supposedly. You wait and see who joins, and then you chit chat. And usually I've done the thing where I like just start talking really quick, like I start with my message. Ooh, you can see me now because I turned on the light, where they begin the message, you know, where I begin the message rather quickly. So anyways, I didn't do it that way this time. God bless you. Yeshua blessings. I'll talk to you later.